just at the Japanese quarter, and it's also the Chinese New Year has just gone by, so we've also got possibly the Chinese New Year celebrations going on there too. And as you can see, all those hats, the year of the goat, these Chinese New Year celebrations.
No espaço. É o chapéu. A minha tava muito chique, eu posso virar por aqui.
Japan Town. Chinese celebrations.
Com a presença dos dragões, dos leões chineses. E para quem está vindo pela primeira vez aqui na festa do Ano Novo Chinês, vamos ensinar qual é o significado desses leões, desses dragões, dentro da cultura chinesa e mais uma coisa muito importante. Exatamente, aliás, o leão e o dragão tem muita cultura embutida nesses dois animais.
The Bible and Jesus. It's very interesting indeed. Just passing over there. Cathedral area, you'll find a cathedral on that crossing signal, and it's pretty neat. Xinyang Kwai Li. Xinyang Kwai Li. Happy New Year.
Agora que você terminou, posso fazer? Vai ter essa chave para fala assim, ó. Ele tava abraçado pro fone. Ai, que romântico.
The Bible and Jesus. It's very interesting indeed. Just passing over there.
Vai, Marina, escolhe.
Escolhe uma pessoa. Ali, ó, aquele cara ali, ó, de pulseira preta.
O cheiro pra todo mundo, né?
Porco, Rock. Cavalo.
Porco.
E dragão. Muito
dragão.
bom. Parabéns. Todo mundo ganhando aqui o kit do Sakura. Pra deixar a comida mais gostosa. Fazer bastante delícias da culinária chinesa.
Tem mais? Tem mais um kit? Mais um kit. Mais um kit. Agora eu que vou escolher aqui. Vamos lá, não. Tem que ser uma pessoa muito animada aqui na festa. Vamos lá. Deixa eu ver a minha pessoa mais animada aqui. Aqui, ó. Aquela de boné ali, ó. Tá vendo? É o Ano Novo Chinês. São Paulo. Todos que estão aqui. E nesse momento se aproximam os dragões, os leões chineses, vamos encontrar as principais academias de São Paulo. Vamos receber aqui os dragões para iniciarmos a cerimônia da prosperidade. Pessoal, abra o espaço aqui pro dragão que vamos passar. Vamos liberando espaço aqui, pessoal. Vamos abrir espaço para os dragões.
This year in Sao Paulo, Japan Town, celebrating the Chinese New Year.
Uma salva de palmas. o seu pau de selfie. Os leões sendo alimentados aqui no palco com as alfaces. Alfaces cheirosos. Alfaces orgânicos. Simbolizando a riqueza.
This is what happens out in China, the traditional way of having Chinese New Year is actually all the family will come together and there's some dumplings being made, just like any other tradition that you have across the entire world. Like in Italy for Christmas and New Year, they would cook pasta and then eat along the entire day. Similar to that, most of the Chinese will return to their homes, their families, and they'll be exchanging the gifts and so on, and tarot card reading and the fortune telling is another aspect of that New Year. And much of the time the family will be together and they'll be preparing these amazing dishes and spending the time with their family, and or sometimes they might go to a restaurant and they all enjoy a round table dinner or lunch. As you can see, the crowd is just unbelievable. The more and more of every year, these crowds across the entire planet is getting bigger and bigger and more elaborated. The one out of China, the celebrations are going on in London as well. It's New York. To all the cities across the planet, Chinese New Year is being celebrated now. It's about 15 years ago that celebrations were really a skeleton number of Chinese. They were in the Chinatown. Today, the entire community would descend on these celebrations. Sometimes they would fly in certain groups from different parts and provinces of China, and they would perform on that center stage. The actual dragon and the parade is sort of slowly processing forward, yet the crowds are absolutely shoulder to shoulder, and that makes the entire parade moving forward in a very snail-type pace. The shops are one of those things that continue to be part of the center stage of these events of Chinese New Year. The food is another element that goes on sort of with the consumer element of the actual event on Chinese New Year. But in China, the entire country is actually shut down and they're all returned to their families, and the country has slowed down the pace of their working environment. Yet here we are, just at the main stage to this Chinese New Year here in 2015, the year of the goat. There's a crowd. The man himself.
Deus é a nossa salvação.
With a Bible, you go in the middle of Chinatown. Sorry. Middle of Chinatown, we've got a guy with a Bible and promotion of Jesus. It's beautiful to see amazing colors and the spectrum of colors of this world, especially when they're all interacting and interconnected to much of the life that exists on this planet. And we should always accept and respect individual ideas and their behavior to a degree that is suitable and that he's not troubling or disturbing anybody else's life or forcing somebody else in their means and the way of life. It's beautiful. That's the way to do it. He's just minding his own business with a very powerful message on his t-shirt, and nobody's able to see that message yet. It's lovely. All these paper hats full of ads, full of advertising, and it says Happy New Year in Portuguese as well as Happy New Year in Chinese. So fantastic. Oh, the Oriental Gardens. Temaki. Let's go and have a look and see how the garden's going. Because it's a time of the year, in about a month or so time, we've got the sakura flowers, cherry blossoms and so on. The market is inundated. The rain is just about coming through. Traditional music instruments. It's also got a parrot in there. Chinese year of goat has been celebrated just here, and yeah, you can see there's sort of like a dragon's parade just going down on the streets. Loads and loads of people. There you go. He's looking cool, isn't he? Got all the seems the weekend is usually for all of those celebrations. And I've got the advantage of my height. Just about here. The unknown north is Portuguese for Happy New Year in Chinese. There you go, the goats celebrating. Because I'm in the Japan town, and much of the area is very much covered by the Chinese New Year celebrations here in Brazil, Sao Paulo. Here I am, just at the Japanese quarter, and it's also the Chinese New Year has just gone by, so we've also got possibly the Chinese New Year celebrations going on there too. And as you can see, all those hats, the year of the goat, these Chinese New Year celebrations.
No espaço. É o chapéu. A minha tava com um monte de chapéu por aqui.
Japan Town.
E hoje nós vamos repetir
Chinese
essa
celebrations.
cantada excessiva com a presença dos dragões, dos leões chineses. E para quem está vindo pela primeira vez aqui na festa do Ano Novo Chinês, vamos explicar qual é o significado desses leões e desses dragões dentro da cultura chinesa e mais
Exatamente, aliás, o leão e o dragão tem muita cultura embutida nesses dois animais.
Acontece.